Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 29-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, keep breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes in the building, bro. What's good? Your mic.
Still on. I was about to say still on mute. What's good with you, bro, man? You know, hanging out Friday night block party, man. Watching this Smackdown, chilling in a little bit of AEW. But man, we gotta talk about Smackdown, man. We gotta talk about the brawling brutes, Rey
Yes,
Mysterio,
sir.
man, Ronda Rousey telling people to go suck it, and a whole bunch of other stuff, and of course, that internet dude that showed up. But yeah, man, hothead Jay Uso, let's go.
Hey, man, I just want to say, man, I got one question for you, bro. Are you feeling Uzi
Well,
right now?
man, I'm feeling Uzi. I don't know about Jay, but I'm feeling real Uzi.
Hey man, hey, the reason I asked that, man, is because here at the GOW we definitely gotta. All right,
He got it. He got it.
and
So
with
now
that being
people.
said, man, speaking of giving the people what they want, man, we got that boy Sheamus, future WWE Hall of Famer. Man, look,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
came out and he put on another banger, and this time he came out there with Baby Oos, that boy, the Street Fighter from the island, Solo Sokoa, bro. They started off the night, man. Triple H wasted no time. He was on this Tony Khan shit, man. Look, soon as SmackDown went on the air, we got an in-ring battle, man. These two did about 18 minutes in the ring. Man, it was a really entertaining match, very physical match. Post match, the Bloodline ended up jumping Sheamus after getting rid of the Brawling Brutes. Dude, man, what did you think? Solo Sokoa, Sheamus.
No, I thought it was good. A hard hitting, brawl, man. I like guys that can, that can fight and give a little bit in a match, and both of these guys did that. Sokoa is definitely the up and coming. Sheamus, the veteran. They definitely showed each other's strength, and they both got an opportunity to beat up on one each other. They're two guys who love to fight. I mean, them Irish and them Samoans. I mean,
Yes,
not to,
sir.
not to say nothing degrading. I
Degrading.
can't. Yeah, degrading. But man. Hey, man. Them are some folks you just don't walk up and just fuck with. Okay, you just don't walk up on some of them folks and think you just gonna do what you want to do. It's damn true. So you better put some respect on them folks, man. But these guys being good at what they do, man, they put on a good match. Definitely a good way to a hot way. The crowd was hot. So it was a great way to start the show, man. And then of course all the shenanigans at the end, typical bloodline. But apparently, man, Sammy's got things going good, man. He's got Jay and Jimmy working as a tandem unit again. Sokoa
Yeah.
doing what he do. Man, they got the best of the brawling brutes, man, and it was what it was.
I mean, let me tell you. I mean, the fact that there was no Roman Reigns or Paul Heyman. My boy Roman, he really, really left the bloodline in the hands of the honorary Uso. And Sammy, I
Man,
feel like he did pretty damn good, man. Doing this solo dolo. All right, man. So next up, so we get a video package of last week, Rey Mysterio going back to SmackDown, officially as a SmackDown superstar, earning his shot, going up against Walter for the Intercontinental Championship in 2 weeks. But then he ran into Imperium backstage. Ludwig Kaiser was talking that talk, and then we ended up getting Ray getting challenged by Kaiser, and they ended up fighting later on. We'll talk about that. But then, bro, we got a
hmm
promo from the
hmm
returning Bray Wyatt.
hmm
Bro, I liked it. I liked it. I don't necessarily know what I heard, but I liked it. And you know what? This character feels familiar but different at the same time. I'm very, very, very curious. So last week we got a really emotional Bray Wyatt. We got a very what would I say, a heartwarming Bray Wyatt. This week we got something different.
We got
Bray Wyatt,
a very humbling Bray Wyatt
yes,
last week.
yes. And this week, Bray Wyatt says, hey, at this point, I know I'm gonna do some evil things. I know I'm gonna do some dirty things, but at this point, I'm just a vessel. I'm just a messenger. And whatever happens, I'm going to do whatever the circle needs me to do, wherever the circle takes me, wherever the circle may be. So now you starting to kind of see like that split, the personality twitch in Bray Wyatt Too Cold, man. When you heard this promo, what are your thoughts? Is it making you itch a little? Are you itching to see Bray Wyatt in the ring, or are you going to kind of ride these promos out a little more?
I want to see this new character that he's coming in with. I want to see
Yeah,
this new development that he's because obviously, man, my interpretation of it was that,
yeah,
uh, all the variations of what we saw of him,
yeah.
Husky Harris,
Mm-hmm.
the cult leader, the
Mm-hmm.
Fiend, the Fiend 2.0, whichever whatever version of him we saw, and of course all the other elements, the Sister Abigail, and
Yeah,
the Rattling Rat, and all that stuff. Um, it's just more of a telling to the mindset of Bray. There could have been levels to this character, and maybe a couple of them got pushed up. Maybe one of them got rushed up a little more than the other, or one got dropped because it didn't seem important to the higher ups at the time. But honestly, man, Bray actually has a mind for what he wants to do. He knows what he wants to do. He knows how he wants to present it, and the people love the way that he presents it. It's storytelling, man. Look, wrestling is storytelling. Okay, it is
right.
storytelling. He is most definitely the second coming of the Undertaker. He's taking that mystique of a character, and even though we know what wrestling is now, he still found a way to be captivating. And I want to see. I want to see what it is. I want to see how he's going to come out with it. I want to see what it's going to take us. It's going to be an interesting character to see. But um, right now, man, I'm okay with I'm okay with whatever it is he does. Whatever he does, however he does it. Wrestling in the ring, promos, it doesn't matter. I'm watching Bray Wyatt be Bray Wyatt. I'm not watching Bray Wyatt be Vince McMahon. I'm not Bray Wyatt being uh, John Laurinaitis or any of those dudes. I'm watching Bray be the creative that he is, man. So yeah, let's go. Oh damn, Jay Cargill, how you doing?
I ain't said yet, but you know me, man. I definitely look forward to seeing Jay Cargill because it's always time.
Right,
But
right,
with
right.
that,
Oh my man.
you already know, man. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm here,
Let's
there, and I'm
roll.
everywhere. I'm Channel 19 Action News. Yes, sir. All right, man. So then we know we had a match with Liv Morgan and Sonya Deville, which ended up in a double no con.
Count
Damn.
out. Double count
Golly.
out. Double count
Sorry,
out.
got distracted. Got distracted.
Yeah,
Um,
I told you. How you doing?
Hey, by the way, if you haven't already, I suggest you go to YouTube and you check out not Trina. Oh my God, Jay Cargill's interview with Trick Daddy. Very that shit was funny as hell. But anywho, yeah, Trick is a fool. Trick is a fool. My man shot his shot like only Trick could, but she's married. But anywho, so we got they ended in the double count out, and Liv Morgan beat the holy shit out of Sonya Deville. Crowd didn't like that. They started booing. Bro, I asked you a couple weeks ago. This LA Knight, has he ran out of time on the main roster to be a big star? Well, tonight, we got a big hype vignette showcasing LA Knight. Seems like so far they may put a little something behind him. Not quite sure how far or how much, but we got that coming up. Any thoughts on that, man, before I move forward?
Yeah, he'll be a mid Carter.
All right, man. So next up, we get a Sarah Logan vignette. Then we get Strowman calling on Omos. Then we get Drew McIntyre, man. It's official. It'll be McIntyre versus Cross at Crown Jewel in the steel cage match. I'm pretty sure you and I don't necessarily care to talk about that per se. Do you care about that match at Crown Jewel?
I mean I do because I mean I don't care. I don't have a problem with the matchup. I don't have a problem with the matchup. We knew that eventually these two would ended up fighting after Cross would after McIntyre would fight Roman. We kind of knew that this rivalry would take place, and so far,
Right.
to be honest, it really hasn't disappointed. It's been really chaotic. Obviously, man, Karrion has come in and got Drew hot headed, and Drew's being over hot headed, and he's whooping ass no matter if this dude is in a car accident.
Yeah,
It don't matter what has happened to Karrion Cross. Drew McIntyre wants to whoop his ass. So now
yeah.
that it's in a steel cage match, we don't have to worry about. I guess we won't have to worry about too many shenanigans because it'd be in a cage match. I can only see Scarlett doing so much. Scarlett, I don't
Right.
really see Scarlett doing so much. Uh, but I definitely could see a nice brawl, a nice fight, some good spots. Nothing too. Oh my God, I've never seen that before. But you definitely can get something out of a match between these two in a steel cage match. I think that adds the element because it's steel cage. It's only about what's going on inside the ring between these two men, and you don't really have to worry about outside interference too much.
Two big meaty men slapping meats. All right, man.
Yeah,
Next
right.
up,
It's a meat fest.
we get a women's a butcher shop. On West Side Market, my boy.
Come to the deli, my man. Come to the deli. Oh
Would you like
shit.
some cheese with that meat, sir?
Want some crackers
somebody call,
too.
hey, somebody call Virgil because I got pasta and all the meat sauce.
Oh man.
Call me Olive Garden. We got breadsticks. All right.
Say your name is Arby's. You got the meats.
we got the meats. Single meats,
Ah,
double meats, triple meats,
triple meats.
and meats on top of meats.
Oh, those big meats.
Oh,
Oh man, you a fool, man. Let's
oh
go.
man. Hold on 1 second while I curse out these felines. I apologize. All
Them
right.
cats get on
So
your nerves. All right, man. Let's finish this, man. Let's go.
all right, man. So then moving forward, man. So the next match we get the women's tag team championship match, man. We get the women's tag titles being defended. We get Damage Control, Io Sky, Dakota Kai going up against Shotzi and Raquel Rodriguez, bro. Not a bad match, but of course, Damage Control ended up picking up the victory. Realistically, man, looking at Damage Control, how long do we honestly see these two women holding these belts? I don't think it's gonna be much longer, honestly. And it's not even the fault of EO. I just feel like, man, her and Dakota, man, their tag team chemistry just ain't it. Like I feel like they're not meant to tag with each other.
No, but it's because Shotzi hasn't really been presented in the way that they're trying to present her now.
Yeah,
Once you turned her heel, but then she was a conspiracy against everybody. So now all of a sudden she's just now all of a sudden she's got common sense. So it's like
yeah,
she's it, you really they haven't really built Shotzi. They just kind of threw her back out there, man. But I I don't know, man. They got to figure out something. Cause Shotzi, I like Shotzi. She's cool. I like her. But they just need to figure out when first she was good, then she was bad, then she was good. And she needs some consistency. It almost feels Lacey Evanish, all
yeah.
right, a little bit. So yeah, that's a yeah, that's a word now. That's a verb, a pronoun now in the rest of the industry. You could be Lacey Evans,
You could be Lacey Emma. You could be Emelina,
Amelina, shit.
Eva Marie.
Yeah, even right, man. So yeah, no, you, yeah, but I feel like that's what that was though.
All right, man. Then next up, man. So we had Ronda Rousey. She pretty much cut a promo shitting on Ohio. And she made her feelings known. But she did say next week, once she gets out of this cesspool of a state, she will be resuming her open challenge. So that's cool. We got that. We got a promo in the back with Legado del Fantasma and Zelina Vega. They talking shit about Hit Row. Hit Row said they got something for that ass. We gonna see. And then of course, man, the main event we got Rey Mysterio versus Ludwig Kaiser. Not a bad match, man. Rey
No,
Mysterio ended up picking up the victory, and then we ended the night with who the hell we had? Logan Paul. Logan Paul was in the ring, cut a promo. Sami Zayn specifically told Jay Uso, he wasn't acting real Uso, man. He hard headed that Roman Reigns did not want any interaction or any physical interaction, altercation with Logan Paul, and Jay Uso came out there and fucked it up and got his ass knocked out by the YouTuber himself. Too cold, man. That's SmackDown from top to bottom. Any final thoughts, man, before we get ready for this AEW Rampage review?
Nah, man, that was I mean, Jay got what he deserved, I guess. I don't know, man. It don't it ain't eh, man. I mean, I was never really hot for the Logan Paul Roman Reigns fight anyway. So it's
Yeah,
not like it's like, oh my god, man, oh my god, I gotta see this. And then honestly, for me, it's really more of the storyline. It's the
right,
storyline
right, right.
between Sammy and Jay and Roman and the bloodline. That's really more what it is. Logan Paul, I could care less about Logan Paul. Everything that happened with Sokoa fighting earlier, and then the backstage interaction afterwards, and then what happened out there. The storyline of just Jay being the hothead, Sammy being the one that everyone likes, and
Right.
just creating that divide that we want to see, or we've been wondering how it would happen between the bloodlines. So for me, man, that's really what it is, and then that's what tonight was really more focused on. It wasn't really, to me, that's what I focus more on. I focus more on that.
Hey, bro, when that boy got knocked out, I said, "Shiver me timbers."
Like damn. Jay good what he do. He sold it.
Oh man, but
He
hey,
made
look.
that boy look better than what he's supposed to.
Hey, he did. He did. You know, like my boy said, man, he is a YouTube sensation. So we'll see how that translates in Saudi Arabia when he get his ass dogged walked by the tribal chief. But until then, man, that will be the end of your WWE Friday Night SmackDown review, watch along, and reactions. And yeah, man, we about to get ready to finish up AEW Rampage because we got to come back to y'all with part 2 of the Friday Night Block Party. So if you ain't
Oh
hip,
yeah.
get hip. If you ain't subscribed, you better subscribe. And if not, you can kiss my ass. So until next time, we'll see you when we see you. Peace.